Before. Jeffery Simmons, what do you see in him? What do you like about him? I know he's kind of banged up, injured, coming back, but what about Jeffery Simmons?
So interesting prospect. He is a lot of people you talk to, and it's been very vocal from the Browns that the reason they felt comfortable with making the Odell Beckham trade was because they had graded about 15 guys to be first-round players, and they were picking 17. So they thought this was a spot that we could risk giving up this feeling like it's through air quote first-round pick, as different than maybe San Francisco, who's giving up pick 2, which is a much different situation. So, with Simmons, you're getting a guy who has 2 immediate red flags. He obviously has a history of domestic violence, not necessarily domestic violence, but violence against a female. He was in high school. A fight happened that he was associated with a family member, and he stood up for that family member, and it involved hitting another woman, which is unfortunate. Then he goes to Mississippi State, does everything he can to rectify his character concerns. All of those things, has outwardly spoken about how he made the wrong decision at that time, had a really good career at Mississippi State, really good draft process, and then tears his ACL. So that puts red flag number 2 out there. But in terms of just on tape, on-field production, a fantastic football player, one of Pro Football Focus's better graded interior players, just a really rare physical size speed comparison getting off the football inside. I've made reference on this show several times now about John Dorsey's requirement now that he wants 4 players along the defensive front who can get after the quarterback, and Simmons fits that mold really well. He's not your typical interior plotting big guy. He is a guy who can get upfield fast and play with that size speed, like a Fletcher Cox from Philadelphia type player who can dominate up front, and could be a really good future pairing with Larry Ogunjobi as they work Sheldon Richardson next to him right now.